Two of Australia's best hard enduro riders, Tim Coleman and Ruben Chadwick. We chat with the guys about their racing and get to see a lap of Tim chasing Ruben around his new enduro loop.
Growing up riding trials, it's what's come natural to me. Whole family sort of been into it. Decided to make the switch to extreme enduro a couple of years ago. It was sort of the natural thing for me, really. It was hard to sort of learn that aggression and get a bit quicker, but the trial skills are just amazing. They help out so much. I'd go to the motocross track and just try and pick up my speed a bit, get a bit more aggression. There's still a lot for me to learn in that regard.
And here is Ruben's new enduro loop. This is completely new to Tim. Let's see how he goes keeping up. Tim also says he really appreciates his trials background, but needs to work on his speed. But man, when I see them whipping their bikes along this narrow track, it's hard to believe that speed is their weakness. Tim has also learnt some skills from the motocross guys. It looks as though it's paid off. We are coming up to a super slick, wet, rocky section that apparently is similar to a lot of the European hard enduros. We asked Tim how tough are those overseas events.
I found they are very, very tough. They're such a physical thing. You have to lift and drag your bike around. You can never be too fit for these events. So cross training and things like that would definitely help. The fitness side of things, that's where you lose time when is your fitness. You know, you might have the skill set, but you really want to be at your peak performance. It also depends what race you do. If it's all very rideable, it's a different fitness. But when you have to start physically pushing your bike, that takes a toll.
Like most of the extreme enduro riders in Europe, Tim and Ruben are both using Goldentyre. We asked Ruben what he usually runs on his bike.
So I'm running the GT 333 rear tyre. It's definitely my favourite out of the Goldentyre range. It just seems to be a really good, well-rounded tyre. Gnarly creek sections to big dirt hill climbs, it just seems to wear really well. I'm running the 216 AAA on the front. It's been awesome. It just seems to hold really well, wear awesome, and it just steers the bike wherever I want it to go.
Erzberg's one of the hardest extreme enduros in the world. My first attempt, it was a great experience. I've definitely learnt a lot. Prologue is just flat out up the mountain, trying to go as fast as possible. Top gear. Such a tough race, such brutal. 4 hours of the hardest riding I've ever done. I was pretty good up until Carl's Diner. Obviously very rocky. The hills I found in the quarry, all very rideable. Green Hell, I was lucky enough to make it up Green Hell. It's a very muddy, slippery hill on the side of the quarry in the forest, so it doesn't get much sunlight. Such a great event. I want to go back and do it again. I've learnt a lot. It was great to have support over there again with Cambodia Motorbike Tours with the main sponsor for this event, so looking forward to coming back.